it must get a lot crazier. Wow, this is... I can't believe. Oh my. This feels otherworldly. Oh my gosh, careful. Welcome back to the weekly vlog. Hopefully you guys can even hear me because I'm right next to a bunch of little waterfalls. But today is my 23rd birthday, and to celebrate, my sister is watching Ezra, and Jonathan and I went to this place, a state park that is the coolest thing that I might have ever seen in my life. It is nature's playground. It is so fun. There's a little beach. There's swimming everywhere. I really wish I had a tube to sit in so I could just stay here for hours and hours and hours. I'm not going to be gone that long, so no, my sister's watching Ezra, but I want to come here every weekend. This is the coolest thing I've ever seen. It is so awesome. And now I want to bring everyone here because it is so cool. And being in Missouri, I feel like there's not a lot going on. So in fact, I found this place is amazing. The only sad part is it is 2 hours away. But my sister was she's perfectly on the way. And so she's only like an hour 15 from here. So that helps that she's perfectly on the way so she could watch Ezra. But this is amazing. I was feeling kind of sad earlier. It had been kind of a rough morning, but now that we're here, this is heaven on earth. I wish I could stay here for hours and hours and hours and hours. I would lay here and tan and snack and read. I could go through an entire book in a day at a place like this. It makes me sad for before I was a mom because I want to be here doing my own thing for hours and hours, but as a mom, can't do that. But that's okay. This is amazing, and I'll be back. We definitely need to come camping by here, and we definitely need to bring our friends and family here because it is so cool. I'm in love with it. Yeah, look how excited it hurts. Watch all day. She's gonna jump in. water slide. Wow. I could people watch all day. Smoother. I could people watch all day. I want to bring Ezra right here. I'm so sad we're leaving. The difference between us is that I could stay these places minimum 12 hours. Do what? I could read a whole book. I could tan. It's like a whole, there's so many options. You're tanning, you're swimming, you're reading, and then you're actually swimming, but then sometimes you're floating, and then sometimes you're tanning again, and then you're eating lunch. There's so many things to do. And then you would want to stay, but you like places like this for like 2 hours. That's the difference between us. We picked up our baby from my sister's house and hung out a little bit. We actually met them at a splash park, so we hung out there for a little bit and played. And now we're heading home, and I'm gonna have dinner and then my cake. I'm so excited for my cake. Happy birthday to you. Blow it out. Yay! Yay! Clap, clap, clap. Now you get to eat this. It's for you. Yay. Oh, he's not gonna hesitate. Do you love it? Woo! That's so fast. I'm editing my YouTube video now, and I'm realizing all of the things that I wanted to say that I left out because it just ended up being crazy in the moment. You know, sometimes you plan doing something and then in the moment it's just too crazy too. So I wanted to chat more about a couple things. First, turning 23. I mean, it's relative. Being old is relative, but for me, I feel like 23 sounds so old, and I think about like 16-year-old me who would have could not even comprehend the possibility of being 23. It sounds old, and I'm like, wow, I feel like I need to be so responsible and an adult. And it sounds crazy because yes, like I am married and I'm a mom, but it still feels like, oh no, I'm 23. Like in the moment, you don't realize all the changes in your life and all of the ways in which you're like evolving and growing up and getting responsibilities until I think about my age and I'm like, oh my gosh, like 23. But on the other hand, it's like 23 is so young, and a lot of people still even live at home at 23. So I don't know. I look at it both ways. I'm like, oh, that is so old. Like, girl, you need to make sure your life is together. And then I'm also like, well, 23 is young. So I go back and forth. It always felt like 23 was so far away. And 23 was kind of like, I almost want to say like the magic age for me the past 6 years, because when I joined the National Guard, I knew that I would be getting out at 23. I enlisted at 17. Right when I turned 17, I knew I was getting out right when I turned 23 because it was a 6-year contract. So it's like it felt like 23 would never get here, and now it's here. And I don't feel 23. I feel like what do I feel like? It's hard to say because a big part of me does feel like I'm still maybe 17, but then another part of me, like, I feel very mature, and I feel like I do have a lot of wisdom. Of course, I have not seen the whole world, and there's a lot more wisdom that I have to gain, but it does feel like I'm not 17. I have more wisdom than I did at 17, but it just feels like this age would never come, and now it's here, so I cannot believe that. And it does feel scary when I think about it, because it is scary that life is fleeting, and it's temporary, that we're on earth temporarily. But I try to remind myself, heaven is perfect. There's no reason to be scared of dying, because heaven is so perfect, and earth, like, yeah, it's cool, but it's far from perfect. Heaven is absolute happiness, perfect. If I think the beach is pretty on earth, the beaches in ocean will be mind-blowing. Like, our human brains can't even comprehend it. But anyway, I try to remind myself of that. And like I said, 23 is very young, and I'm blessed to even have another year of life. To have even turned 23 is a blessing. Sort of sad that in our world we don't want to get older, because like every year is a blessing, but I do find myself not wanting to get older and feeling anxious about it, and just really not feeling good. And I just don't want to be like that, because it is exciting to get older, and it's really cool. To me, as a girl who feels like I'm still 17, 23 sounds so old. And I'm like, oh, and 22 was like the perfect year. I just liked being 22. Not saying it was the perfect year of life. It just sounds good. Like, yeah, I'm 22. So when I told you, 22. Like, that just sounds perfect. It sounds like, oh, like she could either really have her life together or just be absolutely chilling and not have her life together at all. And either way, it's okay. But now I'm 23 and I'm like, ooh, the pressure is on. But like I said, it's all relative. What's old, what's young, what's ahead, what's behind. Some people would consider 23 to be just beginning to step foot in the world, and other people be like, oh, like, you don't have a house. Like, so everybody's different. But I don't know, I just had to say that. I just was thinking about that yesterday, my birthday, and then today was Ezra's birthday party, so it was back to back. A lot of yesterday and like the day before was doing party prep for him, and we just had a really small party. Sadly, none of our friends could come. That was really disappointing, but it's okay. We had not actually, a lot of our family couldn't come either, so it was a decent amount. It's okay. I have a big family, so it was still a party with us there. It was a small party, but it was still a good party to have Jonathan's family and then whoever could come from my family there. And it was nice to celebrate Ezra. So I'll insert some clips and some pictures from the party in the video so that you guys can see. But it was just a cute, very wholesome party. I feel like the videos, I'm looking at them now, and they're very like home video style, reminding me of like when I was younger. My mom would take home videos. That's the style of the video. So it was really cute. And a part of me wanted to get, like, you know, of course a cute vlog of like more of my birthday and more of Ezra's party, but that's okay. I was living in the moment. That's what matters. But I feel like this whole video is more so like home video style. So I hope you guys enjoy this, and thanks for watching. Thanks for following along. I'll see you guys next week.